you guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited to be sharing Bravenly with you. We are so excited for all of you that are here taking a look at Bravenly. You guys are looking at an incredible time. If you haven't heard much about Bravenly, if you don't know much about who we are or what we've got going on, over here at Bravenly, I promise you that that will not be the case for much longer. You will start to hear about us. We are really making some big waves in the industry. We're also making headlines in the press, and that is because we are in a season of massive growth and massive momentum right now. So I want to share with you guys some numbers. These are pretty impressive if you're a numbers guru like me. In our first year at Bravenly, we were 4 years old. Our first year, Bravenly did 1 million in sales. Not a bad start for your first year. But our second year, 9 million. So we 9x'd it in year 2. Our third year was 19 million. And this is our fourth year, you guys. We are on track to double that. Well, probably more than double. Just last month alone, in the month of May, we did $6 million in sales. So it's a really exciting time. We've got a lot of people winning. The energy is high, a lot of great things going on. And it's just really fun to be a part of something when so many people are winning and so many people's lives are being impacted in a positive way. So our goal today, I've got two friends with me. We are just going to share with you why we love Bravenly. We're going to give you some snippets of our story, some pieces of our story, and really give you some insight and hopefully help you make a decision if this might be a good fit for you. So I want to take a minute and introduce myself. My name is Julie Glass. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I live about 45 minutes north of Atlanta in Georgia, and I do this full time. I'm a full-time network marketer partnered with Bravenly, and today I'm speaking to you as a top leader. I am an EVP leader here at Bravenly, but I want to rewind a little bit. I want to go back 7 years. 7 years ago, I was not in this industry. I was not in this space. I was working as a full-time commercial property manager. My husband was a police officer, and he was working the night shift. We had him working night shift on purpose because we had a 10-year-old at the time. And if he worked night shift and I worked my 8 to 5, we could tag team it and we didn't have to pay for childcare, which was super important to us back then because we could not afford childcare. We were paying our bills and that was literally all we could do. There was nothing left after bills were paid. So anything above and beyond the monthly basic bills would really cause a tailspin in our financial situation. Things like car repairs or dental work or back to school supply shopping, things like that would just literally send us into a tailspin. Our marriage, you guys, was not in a good place. It was actually kind of in shambles. We were like two ships passing the night. We rarely saw each other. When we did, we were arguing about the bills and having no money. We were living in survival mode. And I thought that that was what it was. I thought that was life. I thought that was adulthood. I thought that was what everybody did. I didn't know that there was a solution. I didn't know that there was a way out until somebody introduced network marketing to me. And I was instantly intrigued by it because I realized that I could do it from home. I could do it from my phone. I could leave my 8 to 5 job, come home. I didn't have to put my son in childcare. I could send my husband to his night shift job, and I could work on this on my terms. But, and this is a huge but, you guys, I am extremely shy and I am insanely introverted. And it may not seem that way if you're watching me right now, but I promise you, at the core of my core, who I am, that is who I am. I am the kid that would cry when it was my turn to talk in elementary school during show and tell. And even as an adult, if you probably put me in a circle and told me to do show and tell, I'd probably hide and cry. In fact, when I told my husband that I was considering doing this, he looked at me like I had 3 eyes and he thought, like, he said, "What? You're doing what?" He looked at me like I was crazy. And of course, that fueled my fire even more to figure it out and to do the things and to find success and prove him wrong. So I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if this was for me, but what I did know is that my family deserved an opportunity and that I should go for it. I should at least try it. I knew that I had to try it. So if you're sitting back and maybe you've never done anything like this before, and maybe you're intimidated and maybe you're introverted and shy, just know you can do it because I am living proof that you can. I got started. I saw the vision immediately. I got involved. I saw normal everyday, regular moms, dads, grandparents doing this. And I saw them using this industry as the vehicle to change their circumstances. And I thought, well, if they're doing it, why not me? Like, if they're doing it, I can too. And so that's when I really jumped in. I started investing the time, learning the skill sets, and just doing the things. And that's one thing I love about this industry. If you've never been a part of it, is everybody wants you to be successful. It's this like this team environment. Everybody's cheering you on. And I loved that because I had just so many people in my corner rallying for me. And I did have a lot of success. And this ultimately became my full-time career. Back in 2018, I left commercial property management. And when I first got started in this industry, you guys, you got to remember, I just kind of found my way here. I stumbled my way in. I didn't really know what I was doing. I partnered with the very first company I was exposed to. I knew nothing about products or compensation or field leadership or corporate leadership. I just was kind of learning those things as I was going, right? So about 5 years into my journey, 2 years ago, somebody that I love and trust and adore and respect in the industry came to me and she asked me to take a look at Bravenly. And so I did. And by this time, I kind of had a better idea of what I wanted, but more importantly, I knew what I didn't want, right? I had 5 years under my belt. I kind of learned a lot of things. And so the first thing that I did want was really effective products. And I found that here at Bravenly. I don't know what you guys know about the products, but if you're not part of our Facebook community, ask the person that invited you here today if you can take a look at that. You'll see thousands and thousands and thousands of stories of these products impacting people's lives. They've changed my life completely. I've lost 72 pounds with these products. My physical being has changed, but it's also changed my mental and emotional being. My entire health I owe to Bravenly and these product lines. They're all natural, naturopathic, doctor developed. So that was super important to me. And that was one of the first things that I saw when I first looked at Bravenly. And it's one of my favorite things here is what it's done for me physically. The next thing that I wanted was a fair compensation plan. I wanted somebody to come in to this industry, to this company, and be able to make really good money in the beginning stages so that they could see that vision, that same vision that I saw back in 2017 and say, you know what, this is worth it. This is worth me coming home from my 8 to 5 job and spending a little time, investing time into this because I'm making really good money. But I also wanted the back end to pay really well. The people that have spent years building their business that really were here for that residual check. I wanted both sides to pay really well. And I found that here at Bravenly. We have a very, very fair, generous compensation plan. And the third thing that I want, actually was something I didn't want. I had come from a company where we reported to a bunch of shareholders who didn't know who we were. And we didn't matter, and we weren't seen, and we weren't heard, and we weren't valued. And I did not want that. And so I came here and met Aspen Emery and the Emery family. And you guys, they lead this. This is their baby. Every decision that they make has the company's best interest at heart, but not just that, us. If you become a brain partner here, they will get to know you. Your dreams matter. Your family is important to them. They want to know you. And it feels like, as crazy as this sounds, it feels like we're one big, small family doing millions of dollars of sales every single month. So it was really the best of both worlds. So those were my 3 favorite things when I first looked at Bravenly, the 3 favorite things still about Bravenly. I could go on and on and on about all the things that I love here. I've been partnered here for 2 years. We came in, we made some incredible magic in our first 75 days. I had a team that went to the top of the compensation plan, but y'all, it's just been incredible. There's nothing that I would change about this company. It has literally been a dream come true. So I could sit here and tell you all the things that I love about Bravenly, but at this point, I just really want to turn it over to somebody that I just recently met through Bravenly. She is she's new here. She's actually been here about 60 days. So I'm excited for you to hear like both sides of this. I've been here 2 years. She's been here 2 months. She is a military veteran turned network marketer with 10 years experience. And she's actually got 3 years experience in naturopathic medicine. And she, like I said, she just joined in March. So I'm excited for you guys to hear from her. Sam Schubert, can you take it away?
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Julie, so much. And I just want to say, I just seen your result pics today. And oh my gosh, I was blown away. So I was like, what a perfect timing to have you on here and talk about that so people can really believe it's really you in those pictures. But welcome everybody. I am so excited to have y'all here. Look at everybody on here. How exciting. And it's true, I just joined Bravenly in March, and I already have reached the top of the pay plan here. And let me just tell you, it's because that this company is very different from anywhere else. But let me just start with, how in the world did I get from the military to here? Okay. And also, why did I choose Bravenly? So, first of all, y'all, I'm glad that I only have a few minutes here to share, because I have yet to be able to share the details of my journey without bawling like a baby, okay? So, but we're not going to do that here today. We're going to be big girls, and we're just going to, tell the hot spots and go on, okay? So, but it has everything to do with these products, how powerful they are, and the vision and pillars that our founders built this company on. And I'm telling you, coming from the military, my background, I can't tell you how important that is for me, okay? So it all began with me entering into the direct sales channel 10 years ago with another company. At the time, I was looking for a way to continue to help people after having to retire from my military career from injuries and such. So I was able to bring over my leadership and teaching skills that I gained there into this industry. And I was really successful, right? I actually worked my way up to becoming one of the top 2% in the company. But, I ended up stepping away because over time, the company actually changed, inputted some changes and ultimately fell out of alignment with my core values. Okay. So I even left social media for almost a year, and I literally just came back only on social media just to bring this company to market. Okay. So I just want to say I have a very specific message for anyone out there who feels as if they've been burned in the past from network marketing, okay? If you can relate to my reasons for stepping away, or if your previous company has gone out of business, or if you felt that you lacked proper leadership in the past, or if you felt that the training was not there, or if you're just broken in any way, I want you to know you have a home here. Okay, this is a very different company with completely different business model and a comp plan. Y'all, I've not seen anything like it. And I truly believe that we've got the best streamlined training and leadership in the industry, including top-notch products that work and are truly changing lives. The founders here have hearts that literally bleed for those who are suffering or have suffered. So, y'all, as far as the products go, long story short, my son, he's diabetic, okay? I personally had lots of hormonal issues, and my husband suffers from PTSD. And I'm here to tell you that Bravenly has helped us all. I do not recognize my home today. So that is why it brings me to tears every time I go and share this company with people. So if you want to feel better, or even if you don't think you feel bad, you don't know what you don't know. So just get with the person who sent you here. Let them walk you through our portfolio just to find out what's the best fit for you. Okay. So, all right. So why now? Why did I rush to join this company now? And why should you, if you're open to earning an income? Well, y'all, that's a whole nother question. And for me, it's simply because I understand the industry and what momentum is. And if you don't, that is okay. So many people have no idea about the stock market either, right? But they follow and copy this guy named Warren Buffett and the stocks that he invests in just because they know that he knows what he's looking at and looking for. And, these people are successful in the stock market just because of that. So this is the same, y'all. I watch top leaders leave other companies to come here. They left behind millions of dollars on the table, signed it away, came here to start with $0, not only just to build it all back multiple times over in just weeks, right? I watched other high profile business leaders come out of retirement to grow this company, leaders that have built other top ranking companies. And listen, if you're not privy to this industry, names and companies don't even matter. Okay. Just know that the people that do matter came here. But if you are privy, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay. So if you have any desire to start your own business, earn an income to pay a car note, a power bill, pay the rent, pay the mortgage, or just even dream beyond your wildest dreams, just like Julie talked about, you are in the right place at the most perfect time. And I just want to let y'all just one little side note. When I was in my previous company, I missed the beginning of momentum. Okay. Here and now is where it's at. Momentum is coming right around the corner, y'all. And like I said before, this is home for me. It's home. And it's home to so many others that have needed a fresh start at a place that we are valued. Okay. So that's all I got to y'all. Don't want to keep y'all too long. So next up is Danna, and OMG, y'all are going to love her. She's another one of our top leading executive vice presidents. She's a very busy single mama. She runs her kid all around the sports arena. She is a retired dental assistant. And most importantly, which I admire to the core, is she's a recovering addict. So I am so proud of you, Danna. Please take it away. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam. I am so excited to be on here with you guys this afternoon. Like Sam said, I am a busy single mama. My daughter has a way more busier life than I ever thought about having. So I stay very busy with her, but I am in recovery. Like Sam said, I have 9 years clean and sober. And, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes of your time on this call today just to maybe give you a glimpse of hope and some inspiration. Because for those of you that have, maybe you don't know anything about this industry, but maybe somehow you ended up on this call, or maybe somehow you end up watching this call later on the replay. And I want to speak to those people because I was you at one point in life. I was a brand new mama in 2012. I'm going to take you guys back a couple of years. And shortly after I had my daughter, our daughter was 4 months old when her dad was tragically killed on his motorcycle. I was very early into dental assisting. I had just gotten my certificate with that. And so I wasn't making a whole lot of money with it. But that's what I went to school to do. So that's what I thought my plan was going to be. And, I just kept on being a dental assistant. I fell into a very dark time after Luke passed away and just trying to find my way again. And when I tell you that network marketing, I had no clue what it was, right? I was just on social media one day in 2016, kind of scrolling through Facebook, landed on somebody's page, was learning how she was making income from her phone. I'm like, what? Like, you can do that? That's probably not legit, like we all do. We're all skeptical. But I am forever thankful that I got unskeptical because this industry has changed my entire life, you guys. So for many, many years, I stumbled through the industry because I got a little bit unskeptical. I didn't have a lot of experience and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I stumbled my way forward through multiple different companies, between jewelry, CBD, I mean, you name it, I've done it. So this also is a message for those of you that maybe you have stumbled through a couple of companies and you haven't found your way just yet in this industry. That doesn't mean give up. Just keep failing forward. And I can promise you, if you partner here at Bravenly, you can do really big things. We have everything that you need here to be successful. So long story short, I'm gonna go back a little bit more. So stumbled my way through many, many companies. And then it wasn't until June of 2019, this month in 2019, that I stumbled upon Julie Glass. We were complete strangers. I did not know her. I actually had watched her for about 6 months on Facebook. I loved what she was doing. I wanted what she had. She was in this industry doing really big things. She was, going to lunch dates with her spouse. And here I was slaving away as a struggling single mama, barely able to pay my bills. I was borrowing money from my grandparents, whoever I could borrow money from, actually, to pay my bills, keep my lights on, put food on the table. There was a time that I was on food stamps, and I have no shame in that, because there was a time it was very, very hard. And so, after partnering with Julie at our former company, we did massive things together. We changed a lot of lives, you guys. I had no experience when I started with her. When I partnered with her in June of 2019, I started with a negative $35 in my bank account. Okay. I'm going to say it again, a negative $35 in my bank account. You may say, well, how'd you have the money to start? I called my grandmother and I said, I need to borrow from you one more time, just one more time. And so borrowed the money. I have since paid grandma back. But that moment changed my life, you guys. I learned the skill set. I was hungry. I was coachable. I was sick and freaking tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of struggling. I was tired of having to scramble to pay my bills. Okay. And so I was a dental assistant while I built this on the side. So it was basically like my plan B this was my side gig, this industry. And then everybody knows what happened in 2020. COVID happened. So my whole entire dental office, we got furloughed. Well, in that time that I was furloughed, I focused on my side gig and just really put all my time and energy into that. We doubled what we were doing. And then 1 month later, I get a call from the dentist and he fires me from the office. So I remember being upset for about 5 minutes, but I called Julie and I was like, girl, I'm so bad, tears running down my face, because I was used to that income. It was biweekly. And she's like, really, Danna? She's like, you've already replaced your income times 3. Why are you worried? And I'm like, you know what? So I remember that day like it was yesterday. I prayed to God and I said, God, if this is where I'm meant to be, I'm all in. Like, I love this industry. I love what it's done for my life in the couple of years that I've been in it. I'm all in. And you guys, that moment, everything changed for me. My business 10x'd after that. Unfortunately, things happened at that former company. Like Julie said, it was owned by investors and things started to happen that were out of our control. And I'm just being real. Integrity is everything to me. And I cannot bring somebody into something that I can't sleep well with at night. That just doesn't sit with me. And so when Julie brought this opportunity to me, and it was probably April, March, I don't even remember, 2022. I do know that it was early March, April 2022. And I was all in, y'all. When she said, I want you to look at this, I found something. I was like, I don't care what it is. I know that if you are going, I have been under your leadership for 4 years. I know that you are a very smart businesswoman. I know that you lead with your heart. You care about your people. And if you're going, I'm going. And we did. And I remember getting on a Zoom with Aspen and Marie, who is the incredible owner of this company, you guys. She is just like you. She is just like you. She is an incredible human being. She is about her people as well. And I remember being on that call, in the first 10 minutes, I just started crying because I had a sense of peace, you guys. Remember, I had built to the top of my former company. I had been in the space for about 4 years, under Julie's leadership. And I just knew, y'all, with Aspen at the forefront of this, we were going to do massive things. And in the short 2 years that we have been here, I have doubled, tripled anything I ever did at my former company. And I was at the top of that company. Again, I was just a struggling single mom from a small town here in Georgia, just looking for a way out, looking for a way to pay my bills, looking for a way to stop struggling financially and be able to take my daughter to get school clothes, or be able to put food on the table, or be able to, pay the rent or the mortgage and not be worried about where the money was going to come from, if I was going to have to call my grandparents again to borrow that money. And so I just really encourage you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. You did not get on this call by chance. You got on this call because you are meant to be a part of this company. You are meant to be a part of this community, you guys. And I can tell you right now, this company, we haven't seen anything yet. We have been here in 2 years. And I thought when I came in 2 years ago, we did really big things. We ran really fast and changed a lot of lives, but we are just now seeing massive momentum. I've never seen anything like this. And now I have been in this industry for about 7 years. And this is it, you guys. We have everything that you need to take your business to that next level. If you want to come in and you want to build slow, great, do it. We're going to love you. If you want to come in and build straight to the top, great, do it. We'll love you. We are here to hold your hand, help you every step of the way. And what I love about this whole community that we have built here at Bravenly is we are one team, one dream, you guys. We are one big family. And you don't find that in this space, because a lot of people let their egos get in the way, but we don't have that here. So we just want to impact a lot of lives, and all of the leaders here, we all have that same mission. And when that happens, you guys, really big things happen. So again, I hope that you were inspired by this call. I hope that you get back with the person that invited you, because you don't want to waste another minute, another second, another day not being a part of this amazing community. You can come in today for a small investment and change everything for yourself. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you come in, maybe you decide it's not for you. Hey, you'll get a great discount on products, okay? Because those are phenomenal too. I'm going to wrap this up really quickly. Like Julie, I have had my life impacted by the products as well. I have lost 30 pounds. I have been able to keep it off. And I am a very busy mom. So I'm on the go. The products fit into my daily regimen. I just keep them on my counter. I take them in the morning and then I'm good to go. So that's all I have. We're going to wrap this call up so that you guys can get back to your day. I hope you all have an amazing week. We hope you come join us here at Bravenly. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.